What is going on, Disney fans, and welcome to another video with your host as always, K-Mac Time. And now Pixar is known for putting Easter eggs in all of their movies, from the A113 to the Luxo Ball or the infamous Pizza Planet truck. They're littered throughout all of their movies. However, the Pizza Planet truck appears in all of the movies except one, The Incredibles. But why? Today I want to take a closer look at why I think the Pizza Planet truck is in fact not in this movie. So sit back, relax, hit that like button, grab some popcorn, and let's jump right into it.
Where's my super suit?
What?
Where is my super suit?
Put it away.
Where?
Why do you need to know?
I need it!
Don't you think about running off to doing no daring do? We've been planning this dinner for 2 months.
The public is in danger!
My evening's in danger.
You tell me where my suit is, woman! We are talking about the greater good!
Now to start things off here, we need to take a closer look at the Pixar timeline. The Incredibles, we know, takes place in 1962, as we can see the date on the newspaper that Bob is reading in the movie. This puts the movie after only The Good Dinosaur and Brave, and about 30 years before the events of Toy Story. Also, we need to take a closer look at Pizza Planet truck. What do we know about this exactly? Well, we know it's a 1978 model Gyoza Mark 7 light hauler pickup truck, according to the official Pixar wiki page. But also, we need to take a closer look at the Pizza Planet restaurant itself. What we know is it's loosely based off of a real-life major pizza chain, much like a Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, or a Domino's. Or if we even take a closer look here, it kind of looks even more like a Chuck E. Cheese because we see them enter it. But anyway, if we look at all of these pizza chains in real life, we find that they're founded in 1958, 1959, 1960, and Chuck E. Cheese was founded in 1977. So the timelines there don't really add up. Which means that these major pizza delivery brands we know and love today were very much still in their infancy when The Incredibles was taking place in 1962. And we know how much Pixar loves to keep their movies time period appropriate. You can see this by the types of cars, the types of ads, the types of buildings around them, and all of their movies are time period appropriate. So that's a big part of this. So my theory is as to why Pixar decided to not put the Pizza Planet truck Easter egg in this film is because the creators wanted to keep continuity with the real life pizza chains or Chuck E. Cheese that they were trying to emulate. Not to mention that the truck itself is a 1978 model, which would have to insinuate some sort of time travel for it to appear in 1962. So rather than have these continuity errors, they elected to just not put this Easter egg in then at all. Now, I know what you're already angrily commenting, but K-Mac, the pizza truck, appears in both The Good Dinosaur and in Brave, and they take place hundreds, if not thousands of years before 1962. And yes, this is true, but I think I can explain why. So, in The Good Dinosaur, the truck can be seen floating amongst the asteroids at the very beginning of the movie. My theory about this one is it's just an asteroid, it's not the actual truck. It just happens to look like the Pizza Planet truck. It's not actually a truck floating in outer space. That wouldn't even make sense. Rather, it's just an asteroid that the creators thought it'd be funny to make look like the truck to sneak this Easter egg in. Which actually, I love that idea. And in Brave, we see that the pizza truck is actually a carving in the witch's workshop. If she carved it, it kind of makes sense to assume that she must have seen it somewhere before, but it wouldn't exist until 1978, which means that there's some sort of time travel going on here, or maybe she had a vision in a crystal ball, because keep in mind here she is a witch using witchcraft, so maybe that's something they're hinting at here, or maybe a possible time travel. I like that idea as well, and if they fit perfectly into my theory about why the truck doesn't appear in The Incredibles, simply because it doesn't exist yet in 1962. And that's why the creators chose not to put it in. But perhaps, you know, Pixar will do something crazy and put it in the sequel, which takes place just a few short years later. It could make sense that by 1965 or so, that it would be time period appropriate to have a delivery truck, but they might have to change the model or the look of the truck for this one to make it an earlier model, so they don't have to explain how a truck from 1978 wound up in the 1960s. Or they could just do that and not explain it at all. There's only one way to find out. We'll have to wait and see what they do in this film, which I am seeing actually actually tonight as of recording this, so I will know as of tonight whether the truck's in it or not, and I'll update you guys on that. But anyway, that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button. Let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes. Make sure you guys are subscribing for more Pixar videos in your sub boxes daily. And let me know your thoughts on this theory down in the comments. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this, what you guys have to say. Let's start a conversation, get some dialogue going. Love all that stuff in the comments. If you guys want to follow me over on Discord, you can do that as well. I have a link to that in the description as well. We'll have a discussion on the movies and Pixar, stuff like that, coming up just very soon. We do a lot of live chats there as well. If you guys are interested in that, like I said, link in the description. But until next time, guys, remember that it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Until then, take it easy and peace out.
Guys, let's jump right in.